In a city of spectacle and grandeur, the biggest show in town right now is right here, Allegiant Stadium in Las Vegas. We're through the first quarter of the season. Hard to believe, I know, as we kick off in this Week 5 contest. He's got a lane up past the 30. And a great opportunity for this offense. He's out of bounds all the way up at the 40-yard line.
Special teams always play an important role in ball games, and it does right here from the jump. That's going to give the offense terrific field position for this opening drive.
Off to Benson to start the drive. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
They give on second to Benson. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. They gain 14 on the play, and it'll give them a first down. Benson once more. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
All right, first sack on the board on the first drive as a defense, and now, well, now we let the chess match begin, the adjustments begin, because we know pressure leads to sacks, and sacks in this league often leads to wins.
This offense looking to convert as they come up on 3rd down. From the gun, it's Murray. Again, he's under pressure, and he goes down. And consecutive sacks have them staring at a tough 4th down. On comes the Condors punting squad. And this will put an end to the drive after it's stalled out. He was only needed twice in last week's win, and he gets this one away. This punt out of bounds on the fly. We're waiting for the mark. Looks like they're going to say it's short of the 30. They've got first down from the 31. Give now to the running back. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
You know, Kate, if you notice those guys that love to feed themselves on the field, right? They love to just get more and more. They're hungry for even more. I'll tell you what, that tackle, it prevented something that's going to be a lot bigger, but that back remains hungry.
This ball's cut by Bowers. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
They'll run here on first down. And have him gain about a handful there. Buda Baker bringing that one to an end. Give him 5 on that carry, bringing up 2nd and 5.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you can be a Pro Bowler.
Here's 2nd and 5. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
A loss of 9 on the play. Brings up 3rd down.
Moving quickly, trying to get set again. And now the Raiders call for the first of their timeouts. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. Let's see what they went with on 3rd down. They'll try and throw it here. He completes it in traffic.
I know on the stat sheet, Kate, that shows up as passing yards, but any defensive coordinator will take it. Understanding down and distance and keeping that offense short of the sticks.
Looks like they will indeed try it. 4th and 2. They'll run for this. And he's able to take this one down to the 25. That's a clutch 7-yard pickup, and it pays off the call to go for it on 4th down. Quite the opening drive they put together, partner. New set of downs all the way down to the 25. 1st down, and they go right back to it. And he's got it down into the red zone at the 16. Call it 9 yards. Looks like a first for a moment. It's 2nd and 1.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Here's the handoff. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop. 1-yard gain on the play. And that's a Vegas 1st down.
Hey, I know the temptation is there. If I'm thinking in the booth, I know that play caller is too. That could have been a chance to be aggressive. Not the case. Go get the 1st down like they did, and a new set of downs to work with.
And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop. That's a gain of 13, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
That was the perfect play call for that particular situation. Gave him enough to pick up a 1st with some room to spare.
Going to the ground again on 1st. Scores! Touchdown, Las Vegas! The Raiders have a great first drive and get the game's first points. Carlson's extra point is good. And the Raiders will jump out to a 7-0 lead. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Return coming from the 6. They'll have decent field position to begin with here, Brock. He's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line. They've got 1st down from the 31. The give now to Benson. And he won't get anything there. Several defenders nearby to hold him up. 2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. Out of the gun, here's Murray. Throw is there, Trey McBride. Breaks free in the center of the field. And that is a touchdown. The Condors reach pay dirt for the first time this game. Trey McBride, the touchdown. And that right there, Brock, is a touchdown I think our fellow broadcaster Greg Olsen would be proud of. A big strike to the tight end that I don't think a lot of receivers could have pulled off and make it look as easy.
You know, a lot of times you're splitting hairs talking about the differences between tight ends and receivers at this level, because a lot of those guys, they work the same route tree and they move with the football, well, just like their receiver teammates. And they can score some lengthy touchdowns too, just like he showed off.
And after they reach the end zone, they'll kick it off and turn things over to the defense. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Throwing it to start this drive. Brought in by Ayuk. And he'll have a small 4-yard chunk there. That was Max Melton who held him down there.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Second and 6 coming up here. From the 34. Completed over the middle. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Great work by the Wisconsin rookie to find the right throw and get them the first.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
They'll head up first and 10 from the 42. He's dropping back to throw. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
You know, that was a play, Kate, right there where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along their routes, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time, well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces the incompletion.
Couldn't connect on first. It's second down. Hand off to the back. He's descended upon quickly and dropped after it looks like a yard gain. Sean Murphy-Bunting ranging over for that stop. Only a yard for him that time, so now 3rd and 9.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
Here he is on 3rd and long. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And that brings up 4th and long. Daniel Carlson out to try this Raiders field goal. It's a deep shot for him from that left hash. Hanging close, and it does find that right upright. No good. And the score remains knotted, 7-all.
Man, that is a sound every kicker dreads. I really thought it had a chance to sneak in, but instead, it's rejected by the upright.
1st and 10, Murray. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Hey, Kate, I think we know that the quarterback's a demanding position because not only do you have to have a clock in your head, but you've got to have a spatial awareness of where you're on the field. And once you start retreating, going backward and backward and backward, you got to just fling the ball in the stands. Otherwise, well, you take a huge negative sack like that.
Just couldn't get it to Marvin Harrison Jr. there. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. Operating from the gun. Here's Murray. Taking a deep shot here. And the defender redirects that deep shot. Nicely done. Incomplete.
Read and react. Read and react. Read and react. You read where the quarterback's eyes are going. You've got to react as he begins to throw to get to a spot and knock it away.
4th down, and on comes the punt team, and the kick's away. So this one will go out of bounds, and they'll start the drive inside their own 30. They're out and set, 1st and 10. They'll throw to begin this drive. Buys time, rolling right. Looking to his fullback now. He gets forward, and that's about 4 yards. That was B.J. Ojulari on the stop.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
2nd and 6 coming up here. right up the gut. And he'll take this up to about the 34 before he stopped. That's the end of one. Both teams with a little luck finding the end zone early. Scoreboard showing 7s on each side. We'll return to Allegiant Stadium right after this. Time now for the second quarter. Raiders in possession. They'll have an easy 3rd and 1. They'll try and pick this up on the ground. Past the 35. And he has this all the way down to the 23. One of the game's biggest plays right there as they get the markers reset.
Win the early battle. Get a little leverage. Low man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that first down right there.
On first down, they'll run. Good run, gets him 7. That brings up 2nd and 3.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
2nd and 3 now.
At the 17-yard line.
Has his man. It's Addison. And he's brought down a little short. No, actually they do give him the 10-yard line. They find 7 yards, and now they've got 1st and goal. They'll try and punch it in. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Kid, I'll never forget walking into the Hall of Famer Dwight Freeney's meeting room with those defensive linemen. The late, great John Tierlink, his coach, he had a little sign up in his office, and it was sacks, and that money sign was the S, because ends and D linemen make their money with sacks. But you win games when they stop the run like that for a tackle for loss.
6 yards on that play, and now they've got 3rd and goal from the 5.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
3rd, fighting for the goal line. Oh, he lost it. Someone punched it out. And this is going to stay with the offense as he makes the recovery. He gets 4, but not there yet. That brings up 4th and goal. Well, you don't like to see the fumble, but hey, at least they were able to be the ones to recover it, and they keep possession.
Yeah, and I think the key there was to stay calm through the chaos. Cooler heads prevailed and got him the ball back.
Fourth and goal, too good to pass up. I love this. They're going for it and the lead. He gets a look up the middle. And he runs it across. Touchdown. The Raiders take a second quarter lead. Well, they took a gamble, and it paid off with a touchdown on 4th and goal.
And to do it on the ground at that, that's a confidence builder. Confidence builder for the big guys up front. Confidence builder for the running back to win at the line of scrimmage. And frankly, Kate, a confidence builder for this fan base that loves coaches being aggressive and going for it on 4th down.
The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Kyler looking to throw. It's incomplete. Should have been a catch downfield, but off his hands and to the ground it goes.
With how hard it is to get an open look downfield, can't let the coverage off the hook with the drop. Saw open space, started running before he was able to watch the ball into his hands.
And he got it real close, but stopped just about a yard or so shy of that 1st down.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly when he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
Turning to Benson on 3rd. And he stopped. Now we'll wait to hear what this flag is all about. Well, partner, they say there's holding on every play. You just got to look for it, right? That time, though, we did not have to look too hard. After the flag, they've got 3rd and 9 to figure out. Now Kyler. Complete beyond the marker. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs. Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. Now they'll throw out of the gun. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up. Benson now from the gun. And he pushes forward, but they don't get much there. Give him 3 that time. That's going to bring up 3rd and 7.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
Well, he needed another second to deliver the throw he wanted to. You got to give a lot of credit that time, Kate, to the pass rush for getting in and forcing him to dish it before he was ready.
Punter takes the field on 4th down, and he sends this one flying. And this will fly out of bounds to deny a return. They're going to mark it a little before the 20. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing. Has him on the quick hitter. And 2 yards is all he's going to get before he's caught. Sean Murphy-Bunting ranging over for that stop.
It's 2nd and 8 at the 24-yard line.
Throwing off the play fake here. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
A loss of 12 brings up 3rd down.
Offense in the hurry up here. Motioning the tight end left. 3rd and long for him here. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Max Melton with the INT. And the Condors will take over as he records his 1st interception of our season. I don't know what to be impressed by most, Brock. How effortless he made it look to throw it that deep, or how effortless the cover man made it look to get that far down there and haul in the interception.
How about we just marvel at both of them? You call a deep pass like that again on the next play, it could go to the end zone. But this time, it is a takeaway.
Now this is intercepted. That is back-to-back passes. And the Raiders are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. Well, they had the advantage for a moment, Brock, but turns out that is all just that moment because they throw an interception and give the ball right back.
And for once, both coaches on both sidelines are preaching the same message. Take care of the ball. Not often you see back-to-back plays end in interceptions, and we're right back to where we were just a couple moments ago.
A 9-yard rip on the ground there, and we've reached the 2-minute warning. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. They give it to him again. Has a lane past the 45. And he heads out of bounds. Great pickup on that run. An excellent gain. 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
I love these inside runs. Don't get away from them. You never know. You think it's going to be a short little gain, and then boom, get the right blocking, a possessed running back, and you get some serious yards on the table.
Now a give running right. He still has room inside the 30. And he will haul it in for the Vegas touchdown. The Raiders grow their lead just before halftime. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
That one splits the uprights. And the Raiders double their lead to 14. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive, 1st and 10. And he's got a free play here. Connects with his back, Jaleel McLaughlin. And this play heads out of bounds. Marker down, though, Brock. Could be some free yards here. Pretty easy call to make. He lined up offsides, and now he gets a talking to from his coach. A 1st and 5 to begin this drive following the penalty. Here's Kyler to throw. On the move, headed right. Snared by the running back. Here's Trey Benson. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. It's a pickup of 11. And that'll give them a 1st down. Putting a receiver in motion. Murray here on 1st down. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. A timeout taken by Vegas. That's its 2nd. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down. Trying again following the sack. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered Kate on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Hand off to Benson from the gun. Big play pushes them beyond midfield. Down the sideline past the 25. He does it. Touchdown. The Condors make it a 1-score game before halftime. Trey Benson, the touchdown. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
That one right down the middle. And the Condors chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. They go play action here. That one's cut along the left sideline. That goes for 36 yards. And that's good for Raiders first.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
To throw it on first down. And that's going to be knocked away, incomplete. Trying to force one through there. So it'll be second down.
I don't fault the look downfield at all. I mean, that's just a situation there where it's a better defensive play than the offense executing.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down. Throwing with a blitz on the way. Catch is made in close. And in for the touchdown. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
Carlson adds the extra point. And the Raiders double their lead to 14. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. From well into the end zone, he's going to bring this out. They stop him right as he gets up past the 15. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Murray. Oh, this is getting ugly early. Intercepted again. And the Raiders get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
Well, that's now his 2nd time that he's put his defense in a tough spot. That's a hard thing about playing quarterback, Kate. You know, with these interceptions and now the 2nd on the day, you're asking your defense again to step up to another series, another possession, another challenge. This quarterback's got to start protecting the football.
Throwing now from the gun. This ball's cut by Bowers. And he's brought down inside the 10 at the 9. Now the offense going to take its 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he found some running room for a nice gain. An 8-yard pickup, and now it's 2nd and goal.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime. They're headed up the middle, and he hauls it across for the Las Vegas touchdown. The Raiders piling it on, going into halftime. He's into the end zone and already at 3 rushing scores before halftime, Brock. So they either got to find a way to keep him out, or he's going to run his way into the record books if they're not careful. Carlson now to add 1 more. And the kick is good, so they add 7 to their lead on the final play of our first half. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Welcome back, everybody. Kate Scott, Brock Huard with you as we're about set to begin the 3rd quarter. Teams are back out on the field. Everyone is set, and the 2nd half is underway. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this 2nd half. We've got a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Plowing up the middle. Gets it ahead, has about 5 yards. Darius Robinson there to make the tackle. First down play, nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. Give him 13 on that play. And that's a Vegas first down. Back-to-back carries here. Runs into traffic and hits a wall. No gain. Darius Robinson there to make the tackle. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
That one doesn't find its man. Incomplete.
Well, Kate, that wasn't a fast enough break for the interception, but it was good enough and a good enough break to break on the ball, get a finger on it, and force the incompletion.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. That sails over his target, incomplete, and now it's 4th down.
You hear defensive coaches on every practice field we're on preach not giving up the big play, especially at the NFL level. They'll need to stay vigilant because they're definitely going to use that receiver to take the lid off this defense again.
Ooh, some excellent English on that punt. This one makes it all the way to the 6 before the team touches down. They're out and set. 1st and 10. And off to Benson to start the drive. And he's brought down for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Kyler throwing here. This one quickly to Harrison. And that will not be enough for a 1st down.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason. This is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
Murray to throw here on 3rd. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
So often, so many of these games in the NFL where they come down to a play or two and 3rd downs critical. Whether it's in a close game or already out of hand, the coach wants to see them convert those.
Punt team is on now, and they get this away. And he's hit before he can get anything on that return. That punt goes unanswered. No return there. And it'll be Raider football. Ball on the 45. 1st and 10. Here's the handoff. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Good rip on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 2. Back to the well again. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. He manages a gain of 8 there. And that's good for a Raiders 1st.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
They'll run here on 1st down. And he's headed the wrong way on the reverse. They got him behind the line.
Hey, look, in the right situation, you catch a team off guard. Well, this could be a tremendous play for some big yards. But in the wrong situation, you get hit in the mouth right behind the line of scrimmage.
They'll run now on 2nd down. And with a nice gain, he runs him down inside of field goal range. That's 7 yards on the run. Still 6 to go on 3rd.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
Spins out of one stop. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26. That's a pickup of 9. And that's a Vegas first down. This time it's a passing play. Dump off caught by his back. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss. And he doesn't slide down and he pays for it. A big shot sends him to the ground. Just 1 yard on the play. They're left with a long 3rd and 12. Here's a throw. This has been a trend. Yet another interception. Max Melton with the INT. And he's brought down, but there's some laundry on the field. So the turnover, Brock, is in turn turned over after pass interference on that play. Defense, no doubt, still recovering from that interference call, Brock, but they've got to buckle down here. It's 1st and goal. Running it after the penalty. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
2nd and goal coming up, 5 yards to the end zone. They'll hand it to him again. And in a rarity today, he's stopped at the line of scrimmage. Stopped for no gain, and it leaves them 6 yards out on 3rd and goal.
Well, now things get a little dicey for this offense. 1 down left before a big decision to make. Do you continue to try running it against a front that stopped you, or are you now forced to put the ball in the air?
And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
3 plays haven't gotten it done. Now a 4th to try to reach that end zone. Handoff left. They need the end zone. And they take this in for the score. The Raiders pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. And the kick is good. And we're going to have some extra yardage added to the kickoff on the roughing call. So they tag him for roughing the kicker. And now this kickoff's going to come from the 50. Let's see if they loft in and try to stick him deep. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Didn't make an effort to hit the landing area at all, so they're going to give them a drive starting at the 30. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Murray. Short pass brought in. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
Benson's got it. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The 2 were right there, and it netted some positive yards.
Finds his man. It's Godwin. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs. 1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Well, it looks like the defense jumps just before the snap there. So he jumped too early, and that's going to cost him 5 yards. Encroachment on that previous play, and that makes this a much shorter 1st and 5. They'll run here following the penalty. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
A split second, all that kept the defense from making a stand right there. It's amazing, man. This game of inches and split-second reactions. A nice bit of burst, surge forward for enough to go get that first by a couple before they could finally drag him down.
And he will take this in. Touchdown! The Condors shave some off the deficit late in the quarter. Trey McBride, the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. You love seeing a tight end get the chance to show off those wheels, right? And in the best of cases, he could rumble the whole way home.
Kate, think of getting somebody with that type of mass rolling at full speed. Who's really going to want to stand in the way, wants to stop him anyhow? The answer, nobody.
That one splits the uprights. And the Condors cut the lead by a quarter, down now to 21. Following the touchdown, they'll kick it back and see what the opposition has in store. Trey Tucker to return it. Tackle made as the return gets it out to the 32. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Give now to the running back. And he finds space for about a 3-yard gain. Darius Robinson there to make the tackle. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Another carry for him. And without much room to work, he has a minimal gain on the final play of the 3rd quarter. A touchdown aside in that frame as we run out of time in the 3rd quarter. It's Raiders ball, and this one looks like it may already be out of reach. Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. Looking to the air here. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Condors will take over as he records his 1st interception of our season.
Well, obviously not the cleanest game with now 2 interceptions, but here's the key. This is where mental toughness for a quarterback becomes so critical. And frankly, why some of the best QBs playing today have baseball in their background, because you flush your mistakes. Okay, you strike out, you throw an interception, but you got to go get it in that next series. Got to put these interceptions behind and press forward ahead.
1st and 10, Murray on target to Godwin. And he'll get this down to the 33-yard line. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Operating from the gun. Here's Murray. He's got him. That's McBride. And he's in. Touchdown. The Condors parlay the interception into points. Trey McBride, the touchdown. His 3rd through the air this game. 3 touchdown catches in one game is rare air, Brock. Safe to say most guys who retire can name every time they did that here in the NFL.
Yeah, I hope he remembers it, but also remember this. Receivers, they're a dependent position. They're dependent on the guys doing their job up front. They're dependent on the quarterback putting it on the spot. And usually, when you reach a milestone like this, you'd love to share it with everybody else. And my guess, especially if they could find a way to win this one, is this receiver will celebrate it with all of his guys.
They put a touchdown on the board, and now they'll send it away. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30.
At their own 30-yard line.
Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Call it 7 yards, and now they'll have 2nd down and 3.
That's what I call a rhythm starter right there. Man, offenses love execution and plays like that on 1st down, Kate, because now that playbook is wide open. All options on the table for 2nd down.
Tried to connect, but it winds up incomplete.
Well, that throw just gets away from the quarterback a little bit, and he couldn't stay in the field to play. It's tough to blame him, though. He's got to leave the pocket, and he really had some tough circumstances to try and push that one down the field.
And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
How many times, Kate, how many times we sit in these meetings and the coaches will tell us the same thing? We win this game. We win these situations Monday to Saturday. That was awesome. That was short yardage recognition of that run, and they demolished it.
And he's brought down before the return gets far. 58 yards on the punt there. And it'll be their football. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Kyler looking to throw. Hauled in by Godwin. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the 31-yard line.
2nd down now, 7 to go. From the 31. This reeled in by Benson. And he's caught behind the line for a loss. It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here. They send a man in motion. Murray on 3rd down. He put everything he had into this one. And he's there to send that one away, incomplete. That one vehemently swatted away. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long.
You know, I don't fault that look at all, Kate, downfield. It was just an excellent defensive play to deny him the ball and knock it away. That is good on good.
3rd down pass didn't work, but the offense staying out there on 4th. Back to the air, Murray. Oh, brother, it's another interception. And it's a pick 6 as he runs it in for the touchdown. Well, they had to try something there on 4th down, but that throw played right into what the defense was anticipating, Brock, and they make it hurt that much worse by taking the turnover back for 6.
Hey, I'm all for these great group celebrations, and, you know, I'm not Captain No Fun, but one of these times I'd like to see that player run that football over to the D coordinator who predicted that play was coming and really made the right call to create that opportunity.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. He fields it from the 8. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
At their own 28-yard line.
They're out and set. 1st and 10. Fresh off the pick, here's Murray. No place to go, so he just threw it away.
That is normally a gimme for this offense, these short throws. But the defense, well, they had just enough influence on that play to force the incompletion.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Murray looking to throw. Oh no, they get him yet again! And the Raiders have it after forcing his 4th INT of the day.
Oh, coaches just love that effort right there. Instantly, as he made the pick, everybody was looking for a block and doing their part to set up the return. And I know it pales in comparison to giving up the turnover, but how about the effort on the other side to track him down and stop a potential pick six? I think everybody deserves a little credit on the field for that effort.
Offense up to the line fast. And he's in for the touchdown. The Raiders put up even more points in a win. And he is all smiles down there. He's got his second rushing score this game, and they've got an even bigger lead in this second half.
Well, we know it because we call these games week to week, Kate. Almost every single one of them seems to be a one-possession nail-biter. To build this kind of cushion and to do it with the strength of his legs, yeah, they're worthy of those smiles down there.
The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback. This drive starting from the 30. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Benson now from the gun. And he takes this across. Nope, beg your pardon. They're going to spot him right at the 35-yard line. Halfway there on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. What a hit, and the ball's loose. And the Raiders get to it.
How about the quick thinking and the reaction from everybody on that side of the ball? See an opportunity to rip the ball free, and then everybody switches to offensive mode, creating space on that return. And now they're handing the ball to their teammates on a silver platter for a score.
Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Right up the gut. And they bring him down at the 7-yard line. Working quickly here. They give it to him again. And he won't challenge for the goal line. The stop made at the 4. The dose of the hurry-up offense here. They'll run it here on 3rd down. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. And stop me if you've heard this before, Brock. They've scored again, and they grow that lead further. The Raiders keep running away with this. Carlson to tack on the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Raiders grow their lead yet again. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Starting from the 5. He stopped on the return at the 27. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Back to throw, Murray. He's got the hook up to Watkins. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs. We're down to the 2-minute warning here in Vegas. Condors trying to do some window dressing. 1st down now, ball at the 39-yard line. Let's come in here, Brock. It's Murray. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
You need to buy your receivers enough time to get open along the route, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit them with the throw. When the line doesn't hold up, incompletions follow.
Trying to push it deep downfield. And disaster averted. He knocks away the deep ball, incomplete. Could not beat the defender there. So they're left facing 3rd and long. Now Murray. And the defender redirects that deep shot. Nicely done. Incomplete.
You know, ball skills are not just a selling point for receivers entering the draft. Teams want defenders, especially in this day and age of the passing game, who can make plays on the ball, too, especially on these deeper throws. He doesn't swat that one away. We could be looking at a huge game.
And hey, at least he held onto the football, but they will get nothing on that return. So no return on that punt. And the Raiders' drive is going to start deep on their own side of the field. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Hand off to the back. And he's brought down for a loss.
I talked to a bunch of different GMs, Kate, especially around draft time, and they all say the same thing. Linebackers are so hard to find. It's hard to transition from the college game that's in so much space to this game where you've got to play in a phone booth, yet have that explosiveness to chase a play on the outside down like that linebacker just did.
And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up. And now the Raiders call for the first of their timeouts. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call is going to be on 3rd down. They'll try and pick this up on the ground. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks. An 8-yard gain, but still left with 4th and a bunch. The Raiders bringing out the punting unit. And he finally gets a hold of one here. This is hit far. The return begins on their side of midfield. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. Big kick on that one, 62 yards. And they're going to take over possession. Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Murray. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. A timeout taken by Vegas. That's its 2nd. Still one more in their pocket to use. Another try following the sack. An all-around tough play for him. Took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete. So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Now Kyler. Flushed out of the pocket. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. Well, they had the look. Certainly didn't shy away from it, but couldn't connect. And now they're stuck facing 4th down.
You know, it's a point of emphasis in practice each and every week, no matter where we go. How are we going to attack the coverage on 3rd down? Well, they chose the wrong play off that call sheet that time.
Punter on now, and he gets into this one. And no chance at a return as this one heads across the sideline at the 25-yard line. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Now a give running right. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. Now the offense going to take its 3rd and final timeout. That's all they had, so the offense free to start running the clock down now. Offense to the line for 2nd down. Plowing up the middle. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29. They've got to keep moving quick here. Back-to-back carries here. It's a great extra effort to keep that run going for a nice gain. The Black Hole can take that party over to the Vegas Strip as the Raiders win at home. And it was a game for fans of high-scoring football, wasn't it? I know Brock was enjoying seeing both of these offenses work, and really not a lot to dislike from either group. Just one side working at a slightly better clip than the other. That was the difference in the win. So for my partner Brock Huard and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott, saying this has been the NFL on EA Sports. So long, everybody. The Raiders winners as we bid you farewell from Las Vegas.